Hey there Stampers, this is Michelle Suit with another video tutorial for you. Today we're going to be making these adorable little ribbon rosettes that are perfect to add as an embellishment to a card or a 3D project or even scrapbook pages. And they are so easy to make. And I'm not just saying that. I made these from the 5/8 inch Stampin' Up! Satin ribbons. This one's from Whisper White. This one is the Pretty in Pink. And I'm going to show you how to make them now. You'll need 15 inches of 5/8 inch satin ribbon. This is the one we're using for this project. This is the 5/8 inch Very Vanilla from Stampin' Up. Gorgeous ribbon. You cut your 15 inch piece. Once you have it, you will take your paper snips and you will cut in about 1/4 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch from the other side, and you'll do that at 1 inch, about 1 inch intervals, all the way down the length of the ribbon. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to scrunch it all up and you'll never notice if it's not perfect. Alright, the next thing we will need to punch out a 1 3/8 inch circle. This is from cardstock, and this is Very Vanilla cardstock. It works best if you use the color or something very close to whatever color ribbon you're going to use. Notice the Pretty in Pink, I used it on the other side. So make sure you do it in a color that coordinates or is very close to what you're using in your ribbon. Now, this is a little scrap of our red sticky paper that we have in Stampin' Up! Catalog, and it's a lot like that red sticky strip tape. This one, I have a lot of scraps of this laying around because I use it a lot for different projects. This is a piece that I just went ahead and put on my circle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this red film off. It's a double-sided tape if you've never used it, and it is very, very sticky. You want to have this covering the circle. Mine is pretty much close to the edge, close enough. So we're going to take our ribbon. You're going to start on the outer edge, and you're just going to go around and you're going to scrunch it up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can pull it off and try it again if you don't like the way it looks. But once we get this on here, we are going to go back and we're going to use our heat gun on this, so you're not going to see all the imperfections. So it's not going to look real pretty at first, but trust me, it will once we get it all together. Alrighty, go around the outside edges. We're going to work it. Once we get back to where we started, we'll move in and we'll put in another layer. Just keep smushing it in there. Make it nice and fluffy. Alrighty, go all the way around. Now, once you get to the center, you'll just glue that last piece in there like so. There you have it. Alrighty. Now, doesn't look like much right now, but we're going to work on that. I'm going to just trim off these little frayed edges right here, just a little bit. I don't have to do that, but I just did. Alrighty, so there is my ribbon rosette. Now what I will do is I will take I use an old clipboard as a base because we don't want to heat this up on just a countertop or on paper because we don't want to burn it. So we'll have this, we will grab our paper piercer. Very fierce tool indeed, but one you need to have. We're going to use this as a little handle to keep this held down while we heat it up. Now I'm going to go and heat my heat gun up, and I will be right back. Alrighty, my heat gun is all ready to go. You may not be able to hear me really well over this, but we'll go over it once I'm all done, but I'll try to talk loud and so you can hear me. Here we go. So you have your heat gun heated up. You're going to start. I try to do it so it's bringing the petals up a little bit. Don't get too close. You don't want it to melt too fast, but you do want to shape your petals up, and you can see it changing like so. And turn it around. There we go. And that? It's magic. Alrighty, almost done. There we go. Alrighty. So here is my rosette. Beautiful, beautiful. So it just makes the petals pop up, and you can bring your edges up a little bit. You can have them smushed down, but it will help if you have that coordinating cardstock underneath. So if there are any little spaces that you missed, you can you won't notice it because the color it blends right in. So after I'm done, I let it cool a little bit. Then I'm going to embellish it. And I love these vintage brads. You can go in with your paper piercer and use your matte pack. Just punch a hole right here in the center. And you'll just insert your brad right in here. There we go. And there you have it. There is your ribbon flower. Oh, mine's a little off center, but that's okay because we can fluff it up. You don't want to keep going back with your heat gun and doing too much because you will eventually it'll just kind of look really misshapen. So I know I like to be a perfectionist and keep going in and saying, ooh, just a little more here, but try to just do a little at a time and see how it looks, and you can perfect it even after you get that brad in. Alrighty, so here's our finished rosette. This one is just, I adorned the front of this little box that I made. It's a little holder for a little hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works, a little pocket antibacterial bottle, and I just put it on the front for a little nice touch. It goes nice with the design, I think. So if you'd like the instructions for the antibacterial box, feel free to just send me a little note on my blog and I'd be happy to send you those instructions, email them to you. And I hope you have a great time making some of these of your very own. You can embellish them any way you'd like, and they are just so stinking cute. Alrighty, I hope you come back and see me again soon. Have a magical day.